The taboo. The belief in taboo was universal in ancient Chaldea. Among the Babylonians, it was known as Mamit. The net of Mamit was a snare, a trap laid for the wicked, which may have a double meaning, laid for the wicked. In the Bible, it would be the outer darkness, where there is weeping and wailing and gnashing of teeth, within the teeth of their God. There were taboos on many things, but especially upon corpses and uncleanliness of all kinds. We find the taboo generally alluded to in a text as the barrier that none can pass. Among all barbarous peoples, the taboo is usually intended to hedge, meaning to block or fence off. In the sacred thing, the item of taboo, from the profane person or the common people, but it may also be employed for sanitary reasons. Thus, the flesh of certain animals, such as the bow, the pig, may not be eaten in hot countries. Food must not be prepared by those who are in the slightest degree suspected of uncleanliness, and these laws are usually of the most rigorous character. But should a man violate the taboo placed upon certain foods, then he himself often became taboo. No one is allowed to speak to him, as he has become part of the taboo. He was left to his own devices, and, in short, became a sort of pariah, meaning an outcast, untouchable. This may be why Tiamat is unreachable and unkillable, similar to the worship of Sin, Lord Zu, the worship of whom is undesirable, untouchable, and rejected, all of which are synonyms of pariah, of the taboo, the outcast. Another synonym for the taboo may be leper. It may serve to conceal the worshippers of sin. Cleansing a leper is one of the miracles of Jesus. It may reflect saving the person from sin, the taboo. In the Assyrian texts, we find many instances of this kind of taboo, and numerous were the supplications that these might be removed. If somebody drank water from an unclean cup, he had violated a taboo. Like the Arab, he might not lick the plate clean. If he were taboo, he may not touch another man. He may not converse with him. He may not pray to the gods. He may not be interceded for by anyone else. In fact, he was excommunicated, put into exile. If a man cast his eye upon water which another person had washed his hands in, or if he came into contact with a person who had not yet performed his ablutions, he became unclean. An entire purification ritual was necessary on any Assyrian who touched or even looked upon a dead man. It may be asked, why was the elaborate cleanliness essential to avoid taboo? The answer undoubtedly is because of the belief in the power of sympathetic magic. If one were to come into contact with a person who was in any way unclean, or with a corpse, or other unpleasant object, he was supposed to come within the radius of the evil which emanated from Mamit, the taboo, the net of Mamit.